Song features are what I like to call the unannounced visit from someone you probably don't know on your music.
Who are you? I'm from the IRS.
Features can be really great, some of the best things to happen to a song, but they can also make me want to throw up and delete the song from my album, then my brain, you know the ones. But what even is a feature? If I sing along, am I technically a feature? What are some amazing features? What are some bad ones? Did you know about secret features? What are the worst features of all time? If you have one, good or bad, before we start, let me know down below. It's crazy, and that's what we're getting into today. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Okay, let's get into this. Enjoy! Huh, no fade in. Wouldn't it be really cool if I got an actual artist to feature in this video? Yeah, that would be. Anyways, when I started this topic, I was like, there's no way this can be any longer than like 4 minutes. But the deeper I got, the crazier I got, and found stuff that made me go, very epic. And hey, my new store is looking pretty proper now, and as far as I know, I don't think I'm getting anything delivered today. Now I have more time to focus on the real things.
How my friends look at me when I tell them I'm driving.
Package for Mr. Bites?
Ugh. Did I order something?
Hey there! Yes, you! You're probably in a box right now. Are you looking for that next fix? Have no purpose? Need the thing that will get you out of your bed and give meaning to your miserable life?
Kinda direct, but okay.
Well, look no further. Introducing Song 2.0! Now with new features, including state-of-the-art happiness boosters to be in your music. And, so what are you waiting for? Go to the local music store and pick up Music 2.0 today!
Brought to you by Infotastic, a division of Red Media.
Health side effects include nausea, heartburn, headache, dizziness, weakness. I get it. An infomercial showing off the features of songs. Smart. And I guess that's what I got here. Well, if that's not the cue, I don't know what is. So what better time than now? Let's get our hands dirty and delve into the world of song features.
You may also develop a strained hatred towards these things.
It's still going. I like songs. I sing along. I like when they're short. I like when they're long. But if you told me there's a way to make a song even longer, I'd say you're lying to me. Song features come in many shapes and sizes, as well as a variety of styles from a range of vocalists. Features are a way for artists to do many things. They can be used to fulfill an artistic vision for a song, making it truly complete. They can be used to create a storyline, add more character to a track with inflections, tones, and styles. Or, for the most part, they could just be padding. Song features are a nice change of pace, as it gives a listener a break from hearing one meatbag's voice to another's, free of charge. Here's the thing, right? I love the idea of taking another artist and forcing them to be on your record. That's all fun. But features can either be really good or really bad. You stay outside. Have you ever had a song that's just totally ruined by the other person on it? I know I have, and I don't want to talk about it. But I also know the opposite. Times where the feature totally blew over the original artist, basically turning that song into theirs. You have your basic stuff, people featuring artists in their respected genres, singers with singers, rappers with rappers, you see it all the time. What you don't see as often is rappers getting non-rappers to feature, and vice versa. You see it pop up a lot more nowadays, but even in the mid-2000s, it wasn't super common. To a lot of people, Kanye and Jay-Z getting Chris Martin from Coldplay on their songs was seen as a weird choice. Doing that can be a gamble, but it usually pays off. It's kind of hard to hate a good singer, you know?
Even with Travis Scott, when Astroworld came out in 2018, God, I'm an old head. He didn't show his features for like a week, so every track was a straight guessing game. And to be honest, it was kind of fun. What about when the feature is not really a feature, but it's just you in disguise? Well, if you're one Jermaine Cole, you put your voice through a Brita filter and call it a day. One of my favorites for unorthodox features is the virtual band Gorillaz, as since they're a fictional band, they can get away with pretty much anything. And David Albarn uses this to show off and experiment all the time. Rapper LL Cool J started a beef with one of his features back in the day, but I'll save that story for another time. Sometimes a feature is so good, it can literally spawn the career of the person or persons featured on it. My favorite example of this is definitely the song Nothing on You from B.O.B. featuring Bruno Mars, which, did you know, was actually the debut single of both him and Bruno in the mainstream? Wait. Okay, now. Yeah, both of them debuted at the same time with that one song. That's insane considering how one is so much bigger than the other now. Come on, Bob, reel it back a bit. But not to undermine B.O.B.'s achievements, the album that's from, his debut album, The Adventures of Bobby Ray, went on to do numbers, going 2 times platinum in the US and having the smash hit single Airplanes on it. There's a lot more I could say about that song, but I won't. Of course, Mars would go on to completely blow up by doing features in other songs like Billionaire, and having huge solo hits spearheaded by himself and his production crew, the Smezingtons. Yep, that's their name, don't look it up. Here's a question for you. When a song has a feature in it, do you look at it as the song name with the feature in the title, or the song name by itself
and the feature on the artist. Kind of confusing, I know. An example would be something like See You Again from Tyler, the Creator. Is the song called See You Again featuring Callie Idris? Like, is that the full name of the song? Or is it Tyler, the Creator featuring Callie, See You Again? Like, the song is just called See You Again. You think it's a no-brainer which one it is, but just the fact that I'm asking you means it's a lot bigger than you think. Personally, I subscribe to the latter. I just think it makes more sense. You know, Tyler wrote this entire song by himself, even Callie's part. In fact, he wrote a lot of this album by himself. I didn't know where else to put this, so I just put it here. I just thought that was neat. But what constitutes as a feature? Like, is there some hidden rule? What if the original artist isn't there on the vocal side of things at all? Well, look no further than in the world of EDM, as these guys get away with it constantly. See, in the world of EDM, the artists and DJs making these songs don't actually sing on them. I know, this is super taboo, but bear with me. They get people who actually do know how to bust it down on the mic to do that job for them. Artists like David Guetta, Tiesto, Avicii, Deadmau5, Major Lazer, DJ Snake, Zed, not to be confused with Zed's Dead, totally different. These peeps lay the backing track, aka all the wubs and dubs you hear, and get someone they know to do their thing on the mic. But because they're not present vocally, it can be a bit confusing to some, as over the past decade, you can see this general confusion on what they actually do. This is a Nicki Minaj song!
Just like this kid, please.
But by far the worst contender for this format, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the bane of radio's existence for about 3 years straight, the Chainsmokers! You know they have a song called iPad, right? Truly amazing. Yes, defendants Mr. Chain and Mr. Smoker have developed this formula for crafting a technically impressive but very boring style that people just eat up for their Instagram videos. Obviously, I don't vibe to their stuff as much as I can with the other guys, but they got their fans, man, so I can't say they're doing anything inherently wrong. I mean, with these numbers, you gotta be doing something right, so let me just give you that here. You fellas, think about it. But alright, we're done scratching the surface. We need to go deeper. You know what a posse cut is? Posse cuts are when you have 4 or more features on a song and can get so long even the Simpsons won't know what to do with it. The song One Train by A$AP Rocky is a good example. The classic odd feature track Oldie still goes hard today. It's crazy looking back on that video and just seeing where everyone would end up in such a short amount of time. And just to mention him again, we got your boy Kane Wizzle with his tracks Monster, that timeless Nicki verse, Jay, I don't know dude, and So Paul, both from Dark Fantasy. Alright Jay, come back.
Goblin goo.
But tell me, what's the longest posse cut you think? Well, if you're hip-hop band The Roots, you would say it's your song off your self-released debut album with the track The Session, bracket, the longest posse cut in history. This is what they're teaching in history classes now? Alrighty, this thing clocks in at a whopping 12 minutes. It's good. What if you are there vocally, but not physically? Like when you're dead. Ugh. Posthumous features have always rubbed me the wrong way. I feel like it's really reflective of the shady posthumous business, with everyone scrambling to get whatever last vocals they can out of whoever. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't nice to hear the artist again, especially if it's new stuff, but like, I know they're dead. We all know they're unalivened, so why am I still hearing them in my ear holes? One that comes to mind is Drake commissioning, wouldn't you know it, Michael Jackson to appear on Scorpion's second half. Nothing too crazy, just on the track Don't Matter to Me, just like this album. What, did you forget this is a thing already? Nothing really was the same since 2016, I'll tell you what. Features are cool, eh? But you're cooler. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, look at this TikTok I found. See, this guy makes a slushie out of— what the—